Well, I just thought UNH was a lot tougher than we were. They were a lot tougher from start to finish. Give Coach Herring credit. He's got a tough, physical team. They guard you. They compete really hard. They struggled to make shots tonight, but we were trying to catch up to their level of toughness the entire game. And, you know, I say to our guys all the time, the tougher team wins, and they were the tougher team. They made tough physical plays. They won the battle on loose balls. They won the battle on the glass. I just give them a lot of credit. We were not tough enough to win, and that's something that we've got to get a lot better at.
Was the physical part of it that you mentioned a lot of times when you're talking about toughness, you're not always talking about the physical aspect, but you did allude to it tonight. It seemed like they really, when they get into the paint, they were knocking people backwards. I mean, really forcefully going to the rack and stuff. I mean, was that different than what you guys have seen recently, or did they do it more than other teams you guys have come across recently?
I think it's pretty much the same. We just waited too long to start playing our hardest. No difference between any other team. We just waited too long to start playing to our full ability.
So you guys kind of waited until the deficit was a little bit out of reach. I mean, you guys obviously fought hard down the stretch. There's no question about that.
I do think Billy's teams have always been physically tough. You know, I think most coaches in our league would talk about them as being one of the most physical, toughest teams in the league, and you know that's a credit to him and his coaching staff and the mentality of their kids.
Yeah, for both players, you guys are down 19-3 and worked really hard. You got that one lead at 34-33, and then immediately they went on a 9-0 run. I guess what happened right there? What if you got that lead? What's your sense changing that?
I feel like we lost focus. I feel like once we got the lead, our intensity level went down. We didn't keep the same intensity we had, fighting back. So.
I think we just got too comfortable. We just got to keep the mentality that we're down the whole game and we just play hard.
And you look at the box score, good layup, good free throw, good jumper, good layup, good layup, good layup. That's how you get from 34-33 to 44-34.
Mm-hmm.
So, how many times did I say layup? You know, it became too easy for them to score again.
And that was that 5-guard lineup at the time, right?
I'd have to watch the tape. I don't remember. You know, that lineup helped us get back into the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, Troy was in the game. I don't know. Well, no, Till. Yeah, I'm not really
Till
sure.
was in when you guys, right around the time you guys made the last basket?
No, Till was in. Till was in because Till missed some shots at the rim. And we actually, during that stretch, I thought Till got good looks. We wanted him to get closer to the rim. You know, he missed a jump hook. He got to the rim and got a shot blocked. So he was in the game.
I felt your defense was better in the first half than the second half. The way you guys saw it.
I didn't think our defense was great in the first half. I kept using the term fool's gold. You know, they were missing shots that they were comfortable taking, and they were just missing them. You know, I said to our staff at halftime, you know, if they do that again, they're going to shoot 50% in the second half because they're going to start settling in and making shots. So there was no segment of the game where I thought our defense was up to par or above average. So very disappointed in our effort on that end. I just thought in the first half they really struggled to make shots.
They seemed to make a fairly concerted effort to make sure that Zarko wasn't the guy that was going to be beating them tonight too. I mean, he played 36 minutes and he had 5 attempts or something.
Yeah, and it worked. You know, it worked. They made sure that Zarko wasn't going to get good looks, and Zarko didn't get very many good looks, if any.
In the final stretch, you cut it from 12 to 2, I think, in about 3 minutes. I mean, did you guys feel like that point, you had a chance to still get back and win the game? Or do you think you got behind too far?
No, I mean, we practice those situations every day in practice, so I feel like we were never out of the game. You know, clearly we were down 3, I had a chance to tie it up, missed the 3 at the end, but it goes back to the beginning of the game. We play defense the way we're capable, so if we don't do that, we're always gonna be in the hole.
That look you had was a pretty good look.
Yeah, sure, I'm good.
Is it a game you look back and say, what could have been? I mean, you had 2 really nice stretches, but then you had 2 really poor stretches.
You learn something from every game. You just can't get it back. Just find out ways to make things better that you messed up on the prior game.
And it's a game we should look back on and realize we weren't tough enough. We weren't ready for the level of intensity or the toughness from the jump,
Yeah.
you know?
Which is surprising because you're coming off a win, and all of a sudden you come out, you're down 19-3. Did that surprise you too?
I don't get surprised by a ton because it's, you know, good practice, bad practice, off a good win, off a tough loss. It's very difficult. You know, we had 2 of the worst practices I've ever been a part of on Friday and Saturday. We came out Sunday and won. So it surprises me that we can't consistently get the compete level and the toughness level where it needs to be for 40 minutes.
Anything else, guys? Okay, thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.